Hello and welcome to Totally Doctor Who.
Now, if you're wondering what we're doing, Liz is actually drawing me, like Chloe did in the episode where she was drawing the people and they disappeared. I feel quite safe, but it is a bit creepy.
Very creepy indeed.
Hang on, that's not supposed to happen.
That should keep him under control for a little bit. Here's what's coming up on today's show.
We're joined by Abisola Agbaje, aka Chloe, and we look at Doctor Who sets with set designer Edward Thomas.
We find out who really did all those drawings, and I'll let you into a secret. It wasn't Chloe.
And it's the penultimate task on Companion Academy. 5 out, 3 still in. Let me out, will you?
So you'll do all the washing up and make dinner for a week. Oh, and buy me flowers.
Yeah, OK, just let me out, will you?
Oh, OK then.
Thank you. And I don't want to go back there again. It's a very scary place. It's no wonder they looked all upset in the episode.
Yeah, you looked a bit like a convict, actually, in my drawing.
I do a little bit, don't I?
Hey, I'll tell you what, I wonder how they come up with all the ideas for those sets, especially Chloe's bedroom.
Well, as if by TV magic, it just so happens we've got Ed Thomas here, who's the Doctor Who set designer, so that works out.
It's a good job
okay,
I said that. Hello, Edward.
Hello,
Lovely
hello.
to see you.
Hello.
Welcome to Totally. Please take a seat on the step and we'll get comfy while you lot have a look at the brilliant work that Edward does.
Place.
This place was put together like a flat-pack wardrobe, only bigger and easier.
This, I take it, is the famous Endeavour.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
There's some brilliant stuff there, Edward. How do you come up with some of the ideas for those?
Well, it always starts with the script and what the directors require, and then you move on to once you've done your research, you move on to a concept drawing. Once that's been approved, you move on to a model, and you start with a 1 to 50 model.
That model looks like it takes ages to make already.
Yeah.
It's quite a big part of the process. So what is the difference between actually getting set down with a picture and a model to creating the actual set?
Well, as I say, this is 1 to 50, so this is 50 times smaller than the real thing. So this takes a couple of weeks to build. The real thing could take anything to 5 weeks, and then possibly a week on top of that to paint it, and then a couple of weeks to dress it.
Wow.
Which is putting all the pipes and the light switches. And
That's the niggly bits.
Yeah.
It's a long time, and then it's just taken apart afterwards. Such
Taken
a shame.
apart.
Now, our brilliant Totally studio, you were responsible for this as well, weren't you?
Yes, yeah,
What were you told to do?
Well, the brief was to keep it very much in the vein of Doctor Who. So we tried to use a lot of the elements, the pipes, the crack lights, the sci-fi elements, and I wanted to introduce something that was actually in the show. Which is
nice work with that one. We spotted it in the
It's
episode.
a real bit of Doctor Who set.
a bit of memorabilia.
Yeah, it's lovely. We love it.
Now, of course, Abby's coming in a bit later, who plays Chloe in the episode we're talking about in a bit, and we wanted to make her feel a bit more at home. So we've got a little set over here. Maybe you could talk us through this?
Yeah, now this is a work in progress,
Yeah.
but where do you start when you're told you have to recreate a 13-year-old girl's bedroom? Obviously the bed. But...
Yeah. Well, you start with the exterior location, which is obviously filmed on location, and then you recreate elements on the set that matches the locations. But you've got to remember that it's 2012, so it's slightly futuristic.
Not too futuristic, but only
exactly.
slightly so, yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it, but could you really decorate a 13-year-old girl's bedroom wrong?
I think so, yeah, especially one that's been obsessed by an alien.
Yeah.
So
I left the
It's got to be a bit dark and sinister.
Of course, the dark and the sinister bit comes from the artwork in this episode, doesn't it? Adam down there is concentrating on one for us now. What's that you're drawing there, Adam?
Well, my friend, really.
OK. He's got nice big bushy eyebrows there as well. So do you know how to bring that to life?
No.
You don't? Ah, this might give you a few tips. Watch this.
The Doctor Who episode Fear Her is all about the drawings of a girl called Chloe, a seemingly innocent girl whose drawings hold a sinister secret.
Mary, Mary, King of the Bush is he.
Chloe's drawings make children disappear. And they've created a terrifying monster in the wardrobe.
It was a long process of getting Chloe's pictures right to make them believable. Partly that was casting the right age. I have to say, if we'd found a Chloe who was 16, the drawings would have been a lot more sophisticated. If we'd found a Chloe who was 6, they would have been a lot more simple. But I think we went for just the right age.
Why did you draw him so sad?
I didn't draw him like that.
In fact, Chloe didn't draw them at all. It was all down to the Doctor Who team.
It's a heavy rule.
But getting them right wasn't quite that simple.
On this whole series, we've been working with Sean, our storyboard artist, and he seemed like the obvious candidate to create these pictures to look like a 12-year-old girl's pictures.
One of the main problems that we had, you know, trying to think what a 12-year-old would draw like. How they go about drawing the eyes, you know, and the shapes, and how accurate the circular lines were, you know, and whether they'd concentrate on one part of the body, you know, more than the other and things like this. You know, it became a little bit more complicated.
Taking inspiration from a real child's drawings was the only way forward.
So Sean drafted in the help of 11-year-old Indigo from Swansea. She sent lots of drawings to Sean and they spent an entire day drawing together to get the look and style of Chloe's pictures spot on.
She can show us how she would do it, and then we can try and take it from there, you know?
Man. You're lucky. You're all together. You don't know what it is to be alone.
It's the thought of a child having power and knowledge way beyond the adults that is so unnerving, because it's automatically scary. It just works.
No!
She's not a brilliant artist, but it's what she captures on the paper that is the frightening things. If you hadn't believed those drawings, it wouldn't have worked.
Well, that's how the professionals do it, but I think the kids from Caldecott School have done a very good job. What do you think, Ed?
I think they've done a great job. I mean, there's the original, and it looks superb.
It looks very similar. They've even got this scary doll with the pencils in. Whoa, I hate that. So, Beth, what have you actually been doing?
We have been drawing pictures and Emily's now sticking them up on the wall.
Which pictures did you draw?
Well, I did a cat which Emily's now sticking up.
Aha, there's the cat. It looks like my cat at home. And what else did you do?
Well, me and Jill, we did the bedside cabinet and tried to make it look like the original.
It does look very authentic. Joe, what else have you been doing?
Oh, I drew a snake picture there.
Oh, yeah, snake.
And the man with the earring.
I like the man with the earring.
And I also twisted the lights onto the bed.
Yeah, the lights, that's a good touch. So, Edward, will you please stick around for the rest of the show?
Of course.
Brilliant. Now, our cadets in the Companion Academy have been put through an awful lot in the past 11 weeks, poor things. But now they are down to the final 3. How will they cope with today's task? There is only one way to find out.
Last time on Companion Academy, tongues were twisted to the limit as the cadets had to say some really long words.
Neuron implosion.
Gulf Confederacy.
Blobvatch Votch Pasme.
Professor the Holy Hydrogen.
Brilliant!
But the judges still had to dismiss one cadet.
Horrible to have to make a tough decision after such a fun game.
And Chrissy had to go.
I've enjoyed it all. It's all been brilliant.
Now just 3 cadets remain to face a new task, to tell friend from foe. Cadets, it is well documented that aliens adopt a wide variety of appearances. As a companion, the skill is being able to spot the friendly faces amongst the genuine Earth destroyers. In front of you is a friend or foe divider and a collection of Doctor Who characters. You must decide if they're nasty or nice by taking the images and sticking them onto the correct half of the divider. And show the judges you're a good judge of character.
One or two of them could catch them out, because you can't just look at the picture and think, friendly face, therefore it's a friend. No. It doesn't work like that,
You have to know.
The task starts now.
It looks to me like Jamie and Louise are working a little quicker than Kyra at the moment.
Kyra's
really
concentrating
on each one before she puts it up. She needs to be a little faster.
Yeah, come on,
Jamie
Kyra.
seems to be flying. Has he got them all right? I think he has so far.
So far, yes,
I think. Just picked one up, put it down again. She wasn't quite sure, but Louise is not that far ahead of her, actually.
Jamie's flying, isn't he? He knows them all, I think he's
has
sure.
he got them all right, though? That's the question.
I think so, I think.
Louise is nearly finished. Jamie has finished.
Yeah.
He's finished. Kyra's not quite finished. And Louise finished.
Louise and Jamie were neck and neck there.
Jamie has got them all right.
Yes, he has.
So he's completed the task, and he's got them all right, and he did it within the time.
And Louise... Yep,
Right, I think, because
exactly
they look
right,
to be
yes.
the same ones
I can
as-
see the same ones. Kyra, they're all correct. We're just missing four, I think.
So she'd have
So
to
she's
think
done
a bit
very
different.
well,
She's
but
done
what
very
that
well.
actually means...
Yeah.
I know.
I don't want to say it.
I know.
I don't want to say it.
Cadets, the judge's task gets harder and harder, but after much thought, they've reached a verdict. In the friendliest possible way, the cadet they have chosen to dismiss today is Kyra.
She's done fantastic
She's
to
done
get this
brilliantly
far.
well. Brilliantly well. Round of applause for Kyra.
It was really sad to see such a Kyra go because she got so far and she was like the youngest, but she did really well.
I think Jamie might win out of the two companions left. I found the picture of the girl for a bit hard because I wasn't sure what that was at first. I've enjoyed Companion Academy.
So it's that time again when we take a look at your stuff in the Totally Doctor Who filing cabinet. You can see this thing sticking out here. Just give us a hand with that, Ed. This is Cassandra, the evil baddie. I didn't like Cassandra very much. Been sent in by Ross Benzie from Lancashire. Look at the detail. Now, Ed, you're a designer. Talk us through this.
It's brilliant. I mean, it's chamois leather.
Yeah?
It's metal frame. It's great.
It's been built. It's taken a lot of time to build that. You appreciate that, of
Yes,
course,
yeah,
the work
yeah,
you do.
yeah.
Ross, thank you very much for that, mate. That is brilliant. Definitely gets pride of place on the back there.
Certainly does.
What else have we got in there, Ed?
I think we've got a little surprise in here. I mean, look at that. That's a Dalek model from Olivia Scott Golding, age 8 from Sealford in Lincolnshire.
And look, she's even put a little plunger on the front as well. That makes it more intimidating. One thing, though, Olivia, I don't think the Daleks had little frilly bits on. You've put a little girly touch on there, haven't you? But it is very nice. Thank you. And some mirrors as well. Now, we like big stuff, and, of course, the filing cabinet can take it. So this here has got a card on it. Do you want to grab the elastic band off there? Doctor Who Big Picture by Samantha McLaren, who's 12 from Angus, and the picture took 4 hours to do this.
Look at the detail.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So you've got the Doctor, you've got Rose in the middle there, giving him a little sneer, the TARDIS over here, K9 in the background, and the Dalek.
That's brilliant.
Very nice. Thank you very much for that. That's brilliant. Do you want to wrap that up? What else have we got? Oh, I can smell something sweet in there.
Yes, look at this.
Oh.
This is from Thomas Banks from Surrey.
Oh, brilliant.
Here is little Cybermen biscuits.
Cybermen and Ood biscuits as well.
Ood biscuits, and there's a little
that.
note here saying it was made with the help from Mum and Dad, and P.S. don't let Barney eat them all.
Oh, don't eat them all. I won't eat them all. You can have that one. Very nice. Thank you very much for those guys. This one I want to finish off on here is a portrait that's been done by Hannah Elsie, who's 12, and this is David Tennant, as you can see, as the Doctor. We love all this stuff. Please keep sending us more. If you do send us something and it goes into the Totally filing cabinet, we will send you your very own Totally Doctor Who mug. Here's the address you need to write and send your stuff to. It is Totally Doctor Who, PO Box 5158, CF5 9BD. And if you want to email us, you can do that as well. TotallyDoctorWho@bbc.co.uk. More biscuits, please.
We draw attention to our next guest, Abisola Agbaje, aka Chloe.
And my artistic talents are put to the test by a Doctor Who illustrator.
And who will be out hoorooed in the hooroo? Stick around to find out. It's finished.
What a great job, guys. Well done. Looks really good.
Yeah, you made the bed, now we've messed it up, but it is comfortable.
Yeah,
and I think you finished it just in time because here is Abby.
Hello.
Hey, Abby, all right?
Hi.
Welcome to Totally. What do you think of your bedroom?
It looks really nice. It looks cool.
Looks the same, huh?
Yeah, just like the one on the set.
It does, it does. Well, Abby played a very big part in Fear Her. Let's have a look.
I'm speaking to you, the entity that is using this human child.
I want my friends.
You're lonely, I know. Identify yourself.
I am one of many. I travel with my brothers and sisters. We take an endless journey, 1,000 of your lifetimes. But now I am alone. I hate it. It's not bad, I hate it.
Name yourself.
Isolus.
So you didn't just play one character, Chloe, but you played Isolus as well, didn't you? The
Yeah.
possessed character. What was that like? 'Cause it was pretty terrifying to watch.
It was weird.
really weird. Like, 1 minute you was playing Chloe, and then the next minute you was playing Abisola, and just back and forth, back and forth.
Can you do the voice for us? Can you do it mid-sentence? Say, I am Chloe.
I am Chloe.
Yeah, there's something quite chilling about that.
I was scared to meet you, even. Now, we've got some questions. Bethan, what's your question?
What was it like playing two different characters, Chloe and Isolus?
Yeah, like I said, it was kind of weird, but at the same time fun, because you're just changing all the time. It was really good.
So if you're in a bad mood, you could be the possessed person. If you're in a good mood, you could just be Chloe.
Okay.
What's your question, Emily?
What other parts have you played?
I've been in loads of... this is my first TV, so it's just like a real new for me. And then I'll do theatre things, so I'm going to be Red Riding Hood in this new play called 10 in the Bed. So I'm really lucky, so I'm really happy really looking forward, really.
And are you playing the scary wolf in that, or are you playing Riding Hood?
I'm playing Riding Hood.
It's been nice. And what was it like acting with the other people? There was obviously Nina, your mum, and Billy. What did you used to do with Billy? Did you muck around?
Because we wanted to.
You didn't do that, did you? Did you?
I did.
I bet she loved that.
By accident, yeah.
You had a really nice relationship with your mum. Well, I say half the time you didn't because you were Isolus, but when Chloe and the mum got together, it was very nice, wasn't it? Did you get on really well with the other actress?
Yeah, Nina, she was really, really nice. But as well, my mum was there. So it was weird, like, hi mum, yeah, hi, I'm not talking about you. So it was really weird. But I really enjoyed them because they were, like, not the same, obviously, but different in different ways, but in a good way as well.
You got mothered a lot.
Yeah.
And there's always a great bad guy in Doctor Who. No matter what episode you're watching, there's always a pretty scary one. For me, this has got to be one of the scariest next to the Daleks, of course, and that's the guy in the wardrobe. What was it like acting to a wardrobe?
Weird. I thought I was going to be loopy.
Yeah. That came across, actually.
Yeah, because you're just looking at this thing and you're like, well, this is telling me to do something, and it's really weird.
Will you stick around with us and hopefully show us how it is to act weird? We've got the Hooroo later.
Sure.
It's not the weird Who, it's the Hooroo. You can be involved with that lovely stuff. Speaking of weird, I've had quite a lot of weird tasks. I've been looking for aliens. I've been out looking for ghosts. I've had some pretty cool things as well. One thing I did get the chance to do was actually try and draw a character, a weird and strange character, for a Doctor Who magazine. If only I'd paid more attention in art class. Have a look. Did you know that Doctor Who isn't just on the TV? It's also a comic strip. But this ain't no Beano. It's a disturbing world of saber-toothed terror. And this is where the Doctor's two-dimensional adventures are brought to life. Now, it looks huge on the outside, but on the inside, it's very small. It's kind of like the opposite of the TARDIS. And just through here, lurking in his lair, is the monster man himself. The terrifying, the petrifying, the horrifying Mike Collins. Hello. Yeah, he may look sweet, but don't be fooled. This lovable dad is a master of nightmares. Armed only with a pencil, he conjures up unimaginable horror. So how do you come up with ideas for monsters?
The best way of coming up with ideas for monsters is to look at things that are real and ordinary and everyday and twist them, make them strange and disturbing. I think the scariest monsters on Doctor Who are the ones that we can actually identify with. You have shop window dummies, which are just the most innocuous things in the world, but there's something twisted and sinister about them.
Mike's comic strips begin as rough sketches, which are then inked and coloured. But dreaming up demons isn't easy, as I'm about to find out in a monster masterclass. And I've got a picture in my head that I think it should look like. So I was thinking a mixture of a cat and maybe a pirate as well, because I was a bit scared of pirates.
Pirate cat's a good idea because it's two elements that people will be able to recognise.
Sounds good in theory, but I don't think my masterpiece will cause many nightmares. It just looks comical now, doesn't it?
That's right, well, we can work with that. One of the things straight away is the eyes are very big. You've drawn very big eyes, and big eyes are friendly. We're doing a bad creature here. Okay. You do small, narrow eyes. Immediately, that's a lot scarier than what you've got up there. If you're doing a pirate, you could have an eye patch.
Oh, genius. Oh, look at this.
Right, I think the next thing we've got to think about is the teeth.
Yeah.
Maybe the tooth on this side's broken. Maybe he's been in a big fight, so it's actually half chipped off. He's really bad.
I'm really pleased with that, actually. Yeah. I would have never done that on my own.
There we go.
So there you go. With a lot of your help, my cat pirate. And guess what? Mike's going to use my monster in the magazine, with a few improvements, of course.
He's a pirate. I'm going to give him a slightly human body as well. So that makes him even stranger if he's got this weird animal head.
Look at that! Right there, my cat pirate. How do you think I did?
I like the words, the Doctor Fantastic.
Maybe a future comic book artist here, maybe?
Keep practicing.
I will. Thank you very much.
OK.
This is the artwork. Look, there's Barney's pirate cat, which he illustrated. And this could be yours, as we're giving it away as our prize in this week's competition. Yes, it is that time again. If you are totally Doctor Who and you're going to be watching the next episode of Doctor Who, then this is the competition for you. Now, as one of our special guests this week, Abby, what is the question everyone has to answer?
What is the secret name of Canary Wolf?
What is the secret name of Canary Wolf? Well, if you watch Doctor Who on Saturday on BBC One, then you'll know the answer. Get in touch with us, Totally Doctor Who, PO Box 5158, CF5 9BD, or email the answer to totallydoctorwho@bbc.co.uk. Get your entries in by Tuesday, the 4th of July, and this lovely prize could be hanging on your wall.
What are you looking at me for? Oh, you want a hot competition between two contestants? Is that what you want? You're in the right place.
Oh yes, if you are a Doctor Who know-it-all, then this is the game for you. We have been searching the UK for the biggest Doctor Who brains to find out who will ultimately reign supreme as the Hooroo in our Hooroo Challenge. We asked you for the best 3 Doctor Who facts you could come up with, and the ones we like the most get you right here in the Totally studio, and that's exactly what Ollie, age 9 from Morecambe, did. Hello, Ollie.
Hello.
Tell me who your favourite Doctor Who monster is.
The Cyberman.
OK, and how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous, don't be nervous. Pretend you're a Cyberman.
This is your opponent over here. Ali, tell us about the way you watch TV, because this might affect the way you take in the information. It's a different way, isn't it?
I sit behind the sofa.
With what?
A pair of binoculars.
So there you go. He watches things very closely. So let me tell you how the game works. You're going to be answering as many Doctor Who-related questions as you can in 90 seconds. The person with the most points at the end wins the title of the Hooroo, OK? Right.
But of course we need a big Doctor Who star to ask those questions, but this time she comes in a little package. It is Abby. Don't fear her though.
Hello. You haven't brought a pencil with you, have you? You can't draw these boys. You want them to stay here for this game.
I won't.
But Abby, you have brought something, haven't you, to give away to the Hooroo, because it's not just the title that's up for grabs.
Yeah.
What can they win?
It's my picture from episode 11 for her.
It is your picture, and you'll of course sign that as well.
Yeah, I will sign it at the end.
OK,
Lovely.
that's great.
OK, boys, you've got 90 seconds. Your time will start when Abby asks her first question.
Good luck.
So it's now time to find out who is going to be crowned the Hooroo.
Question 1. What is the name of the aliens in episode with Sarah Jane Smith and K9? The Krillitanes. Correct. Question 2. What's the screen name of the woman who's inside the TV screen in the episode set in 1950s? The Wire. Correct. Question 3. What is the name of the female tree person the Doctor meets on the platform 1 from the last series? Jabe. Correct. Also, from the last series, when Mickey goes to meet Rose in the Cardiff-based Scythian episode, who does he first encounter at the TARDIS door? Captain Jack. Correct. Question 5. What falls on London at the end of the episode, The Christmas Invasion, the appearance of snow? Pass. The answer is ash from the Sikarat ship. Question 6. Before the Doctor regenerates at the end of the last series, to what planet does he tell Rose he always wanted to take her? Barcelona planet. Correct. Question 7. What is the name is revealed on the ship at the end of the episode, The Girl in the Fireplace? Madame de Pompadour. Correct. Question 8. Can you name one of the journalists on board Satellite 5 in the episode with the editor?
Time's up, but you can answer the question.
Pass. Catholic or Sikhi?
OK, that's 3-3, isn't it?
3-3, which means...
It's a tiebreaker.
Question.
You need to both give us an answer, and we're going to accept the nearest answer to the one that we want, OK? Good luck.
In the episode The Long Game, to the nearest 1,000, to which year did the Doctor and Rose and Adam travel? The year 5 billion.
5 billion? That's your answer? OK. Ollie, what about you? The nearest number we're looking for?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
OK.
OK, what's the answer, Abby?
200,000.
which means that, Ollie, you're the closest with 1,000, which means you are the Huru. Well done, mate. Fantastic.
Well done.
Unlucky, Elliot. Don't worry about it, though. You're not going to go away empty-handed. We've got you some Doctor Who goodies in there. There's one down there as well for Ollie. And you'll sign the picture for us as well, Abby?
Yep.
How do you feel?
Very excited.
Oh, you did well. It was well played, well played. Well, of course, there'll be more Doctor Who experts battling it out to be the Huru next time. Well, that's it. The show is drawing to an end.
Oh, I like what you did there. So, can I draw your attention to this?
There is only one thing left to say then. Riot!
It was only a matter of time until you found us. And at last you've made it. I'd like to welcome you, Doctor. Welcome to Torchwood.
So make sure you're watching that on Saturday. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you to our Totally guests. Edward, set designer, of course, Abby the actress, and the Caldecott School Kids. You did a great job. And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Well, our time is totally up next week, but the last show always means a party.
Oh, yes. Old friends return to help us celebrate Camille Kajuri and our friendly Cyberman, Paul Casey.
And we have some new ones too. Well, new to Totally, as we are joined by Elizabeth Sladen, K9, Raji James, and at last, the voice of the Daleks. We'll see you in the future.